Well, good morning. Thank you to the members of the media, to the fans, Northwestern State supporters, athletic department staff for being here today as we honor longtime head men's basketball coach Mike McConathy, seated right there in the middle along with his family. Our part of this will be very short, so I'm going to get right to it. We'd like to introduce the first speaker today, our still new University President, Dr. Marcus Jones.
Good morning, and thank you for being with us today to recognize and pay tribute to Mike McConathy for his long and successful career. It is my hope that you will be back with us next season when we will honor him in a more appropriate and tangible way that will perpetuate Coach Mike's extraordinary legacy here at the university. And you'll hear more about that from Kevin Bastian, our athletic director, in a moment. The McConathy name has been tightly intertwined with Northwestern State University athletics for decades. Before Mike became the winningest college basketball coach in Louisiana history, guiding the Demons on the court, his dad was one of the school's greatest players. His jersey number is one of only 3 that have been retired by the university in the extensive history of his basketball program. Mike's uncles played at Northwestern, and he later coached his 2 sons when they competed for the Demons. His retirement magnifies Coach Mike's extraordinary contributions to the university and underscores the monumental role of the McConathy family in Demon basketball over the years. All of us at Northwestern State University admire and appreciate Coach McConathy, not just for his success on the court, but also for his integrity and respectability that have been the hallmarks of his basketball program for all these years. Thank you, and please join me in welcoming Athletic Director Kevin Bastian.
Coach, congrats on an incredible career. The 682 wins in 40 seasons, 330 which were in your 23 years at Northwestern State. The 3 Southland Conference championships, the 3 NCAA tournament berths, your 2 NCAA tournament wins. Who can forget the 2006 buzzer beater against Iowa? The 30 All-Southland Conference Player of the Year player selections. But what I appreciate the most was your 90% graduation rate and being the top 10 annual in APR. Your commitment to academics and to the mentoring of our student athletes is what sets you apart from everybody else. You developed our student athletes into leaders. They came in as boys and left as men. Your commitment every day to make Northwestern State and Natchitoches a better place is truly remarkable. You are genuinely one of the nice guys in our business. Today is the day to celebrate you and your family. To Connie, thank you for allowing us to have him for 23 years. I know that's a lot on the spouse, and it's a lot of work, and we appreciate your support. Coach, your legacy will live on forever at Northwestern State.
I can't sit down. I don't know if y'all know me that well, but I'd like for any of my former, not my present staff, but any of my former staff members that have been here with me before, if they would stand up at this time. I know there's Bob Alston and Micah Coleman. Both were full-time members of our staff. Like our present GAs and others, present GAs, if you don't mind raising your hand if you're around here somewhere. And Kellen Heyman, our manager this year, appreciate you so much. And all my players this year that are here, appreciate y'all so much. Present staff, Coach Moore, Coach Simmons, Coach Cochran, Coach Cox. Who am I leaving out? Coach Jordan Luna, where are you?
Right in, man.
I'm looking right at you. Sorry, Jordan. But I appreciate y'all's dedication and support that all of y'all have given us. Couldn't have done this without players. We've been blessed to have great players, but great young men that wanted to try to do it the right way. They didn't always agree with me. I'll tell you a quick little story about a guy named Devon Baker. I got a text from him yesterday. Devon was from New York City. Devon fought me every day. Fought me every day. He wrote me something yesterday and he said, "Coach, I didn't understand, but I do now." And that's a testament to my staff and to what we believed in. I want to introduce my family. We laid our mama down on Sunday, my sister Melinda, my brother Pat, and my brother Bill. That's my family now. And then, of course, my wife Connie, Logan, and my main man, Coach Black. Oh, I love it. I love it. And then Michael couldn't be here. He left yesterday morning after the funeral to go back home to his new son, who's about three and a half weeks old, Leo. And so we're thankful. Logan has Lindsay, who is a lady demon, and Miles, Miller, and Micah. So that's the crew. Coach Black, I'm glad that you let me make the cut and stay with you 23 years. But I just want to say thank you to Greg Burke and Randy Webb, who gave me the opportunity in 1999 to come here. And I know that on my press conference, I said we'd only had 5 winning seasons in 23 years. I said we will bring championship basketball to Northwestern State University. We wish we'd won a lot more, but sometimes those schools that send you money, they don't want you to win. We played a lot of those, but it was the experience that those young men experienced through those games will make them a lot better, because they saw a place maybe they aspired to go. They saw a place that maybe there was things about us that they liked a lot better. And I'm blessed for that. But the most important thing is all of y'all. All of you people that have supported us over the years, and I'm not going to get into names because I'll be in trouble, but that you've supported us over the years, in the school, whether it's in Kappa, wherever it might be, if it's in the fraternal organizations or whatever it might be, the dance, cheerline, my band, not my band, but I'm going to call them my band today, that I love to death, and Larry took them away from me this year, the last 5 years. But I am truly blessed to have all of y'all in my life. And the impact you've made on me is far greater than anything I did to you. But I will say the toughest thing for me with COVID, I'm going to get this in, was my ability to be able to go up in the stands and touch the people that gave me the opportunity and success. Because that's where I've always felt like my heart was, because it was with the people in this town, this community. James Smith told me something a long time ago. He said, "Coach, when I came in, I'm not sure if he understood me. It took him about a year before he really figured out, it was okay." He said, "If you will get invested in this community, in your church," which that's the main thing, and I want to thank this university for allowing me to be who I am and my faith, not hide behind a rock with my faith. If you get involved in your church, if you get involved in the community, and you get out and you see people, you will be here a long time. Coach Smith was a wise man, and I listened to every word that he said. Well, maybe not every word, but for the most part. But he was just a dear friend of mine, and so greatly appreciate him. And I thank y'all for supporting us through the great times and through the not so great times. But you know what? They're all great now. Thank you.
One thing I want to make mention, and this is a surprise, is from this point forward, and we're getting our court refinished this summer. And from this point forward, our courts will be called Mike McConathy Court at Prather Coliseum.
wish that y'all would do something. I really want y'all to think about naming it Coach Black and Coach Mike Court.
Not yet, Coach.
Not yet. Okay, you're not ready to retire? You're not ready to retire.
Not yet. I'll just say, well, I'm just, is it on?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say thank you. It's been a great ride. I was telling some of my gal pals this morning, and they said, oh, he's won so many games, he's won so many games. He's the winningest coach in Louisiana basketball. And I said, well, we've lost a few, too. But I also said, you know, he was a lot more concerned about winning hearts than winning on the hard court. So that's what I'm going to say. Go Demons. Keep your hands up. Defense, that's what I always say.
There won't be anybody else saying get your hands up defense and rebound anymore with quite a shrill a voice.
All right, I think that concludes everything. Coach will be out there, so you can say thanks and congrats, and we'll be done. And we're gonna do some interviews first, I guess, Jason, and then we'll go out there. All right, thank you. Appreciate y'all coming.